where the cows would get their water, or they had a trough, or?
No, what happened, they had a big fish pond with a spring-fed pond, and he had all that. His father before him had a cotton gin there, and this was like you see these trout streams and that kind of stuff fed into the river. Well, down at the river, he had a big cove and he had boats, paddle boats, go fishing. He'd take me out fishing with a cane pole and cord and that kind of stuff. But he had like cabins on the hill. He had, steps, walkways going down to where the boat docks were. And he left me one of those cabins. And they got mad at me because I was the only grandchild that got anything. But he left one. I used to go down there with him all the time. We'd go fishing and all that. So he left me one of those cabins. They were real nice cabins. Must have been about like 8 or 10 of them. That kind of thing. So anyway, we had a lot of land. A couple of his children built there on some of the land. The other ones sold it. Since they got it, they sold it. But he gave every one of his children a home.
Wow.
Probably sizable acreage. But he gave each one a home. I think and that was all around everywhere, not there where he lived. This was in the town itself. Different places. I used to hear him say that, now this is back during when, we're talking about churning butter and stuff. He has certain people that he would, on Saturdays, I know he'd take them into the certain places and they'd buy butter from him. But what he used to tell me was he would take a wagon load of firewood and 2 horses, and he lived about 8 miles out of the town of Hickory, and he'd take that load of wood, a big wagon load, and deliver it, and then come back, like 16 miles with a horse and a wagon for 25 cents. And that was, you figure splitting the wood, and they didn't have log splitters. Split the wood, load it up, take it down to the horses, come back, 25 cents.
What could you buy with that? 25 cents.
Just started talking about all this. He had a building for everything. He had a big barn. Must have been 12, 16 stalls, plus a big loft, and but he had a building for everything. Where they'd have the separator of milk and stuff, the wheat house. When you really had fun was when it rained, and he had on out along where the cows goes down into the pasture. He had a building there where he had a forge, blacksmith, and he'd make his own horseshoes and stuff like that with I forget what you call the thing now, the bellows. He'd make anything like that, horseshoes, and take care of his own equipment. If you couldn't take care of your own equipment, you'd go broke as a farmer. Had hay rakes and all kind of stuff.
So everybody kind of worked together if they had like a specialty piece of equipment.
No, you do everything. You know what to do. Go out to an outlying area where they would plant nothing but hay. Not hay, but they call it alfalfa or lespedisi. And load that wagon up, I mean, way up there high. And I used to like to sit on the top of that thing, you know, and that thing is rocking back and forth, and you was going to turn over. And then go put it up in the barn. But you didn't put it in the barn when it was green. It catch fire. Gather all that moisture. It really ignited. But the best thing was at night. You used to go down to the lake and go swimming. And while you're down there, you may as well just go in and take you a bath. So you do that, and then you came back, and you'd sit on, they had a big wraparound porch on the house. Sit in a rocking chair, just rocking, and see the fireflies coming along. And you go out with a little jar and catch them. And before long, you had a bunch of them, and then had to throw off all this light. It was nice. And then the frogs are croaking. And that reminds me, you ever eaten frog legs?
Once when we lived in Concord, we went out to a lake and somebody, might have been the Black Welders or somebody, had a big old pot.
Well, I'll tell you about this fish
Fried
pond
some up.
that they had. And had a lot of big fish.